let's get to some highlights and show you how it all went down. Where did it go down? Right here in paradise at Mayakoba. Most impressive indeed. So too was the performance of this young man. Caleb Surratt, only 19. He overcame a triple bogey by making birdies on his final 5 holes. He secured the team win for Jon Rahm's Legion 13. And along the way, that team win, he also had a tie for 13th. The young golfer just moved out of his dorm 10 days ago. He's made over $1 million. That's Terrell Hatton for 7 under 64 for him to support Legion 13's efforts. What about Captain Jon Rahm? Well, he was in the mix in his efforts to win upon his individual debut too, but bogeys on his last 2 holes did him in. That was a birdie at the 15th. Joaquin Niemann, he opened with that 59, the second lowest score in LIV's history, was assessed a 2-stroke penalty after an incorrect drop in the second round, but he did enough in the final round to overcome, earning his way into a playoff. This was an opportunity to win outright at 18. That playoff ended up going 4 holes. Sergio Garcia would end up, it was in darkness by the time. The only thing that was lit up was by the Jumbotron. He hit a bad shot, out of trouble, and Joaquin had a birdie opportunity to finish it and to be done with this. Little doubt about this one. Splits the hole in 2, and he secures his victory. And with that victory for Joaquin Niemann, finishing on 12 under par, 2 shots clear again of Jon Rahm and Dean Burmester, who both finished at 10 under. Joaquin spoke about it afterwards in terms of what this meant and what else he'd like to be doing.
A lot of different days. Obviously, the first day, it's coming with expectations. I was playing good. First tournament of the LIV season, and yeah, I was expecting a lot from myself, and I was able to manage myself through the golf course really well, and ended up shooting 59, which it was, I mean, I think it's a dream, be under 60. It was close for the 54, but not quite. And yeah, and then Saturday this was a really tricky day. The wind got up. Obviously, I was on the lead by a few strokes, and yeah, I mean, I think it was a little bit harder to play well after that round, and then the wind getting up. And yeah, and then Saturday was still a pretty good day, a good test for what was coming on Sunday. And then Sunday started a little bit different. I got 2-shot penalty on Sunday morning, which it was a little bit hard to swallow at the beginning, but then I knew that I had to change the situation and not let the situation beat me. And yeah, I mean, I think it gave me more energy to go out and fight, and prove myself that, I mean, it's not gonna bother me. So I'm pretty happy that the day ended up this way, especially how the morning started. So I think dinner is gonna taste a little bit better than breakfast. It wouldn't be nice to feel a little bit alone here. It's always fun to have the 3 other, have Mito, Sebastian, and Carlos on my side here, especially on interviews. I think make it a little more fun. And yeah, it wouldn't be nice being with them on throwing us champagne. But yeah, I mean, I think it's still good. We still have a good finish. We were kind of outside the top 6 during the day, and they start making some birdies, and we ended up on the top 3. So yeah, I mean, obviously it's a little bit harder with the format being the 4 scorecards. We gotta play the 4 of us really good golf, and yeah, I mean, still a good finish for the team. I think we got a lot more to prove during the season, and it's nice to take that first win for individual as a team. Yeah, I believe so. I think I have a different mindset for this year. I mean, it kind of hurt me a little bit not being on the majors, and I think also helped me to get motivation to kind of earn my spot back into the majors, into the elite players. And yeah, I think it helped me a little bit to get focused back, to start working harder, to start working with a purpose. And yeah, I think it's paying off, and I just wanna keep telling myself that I'm capable of doing this, of winning tournaments, and this is a good way to prove that. And yeah, I mean, I don't wanna stop working the way I'm doing it, and I just wanna keep going.
Joaquin Niemann, first individual victory on LIV Golf. He has 2 PGA Tour wins to his credit. He's also won on the DP World Tour. Overall, he has won 11 times amongst the professional ranks. He was a member of the 2019 International President's Cup team. So for Legion 13, after they won the team competition, there was the opportunity for Jon Rahm and more to reflect on what his team did.
Feels great. It's very nice, in a day in which in any normal tournament I would have probably been upset at my finish, to actually have something to celebrate. Is one of the big reasons why I decided to transition, to share the stage with those 3 guys, to share the golf course with all the other teams, and compete for something else is what it's all about. And it means a lot. It's really fun to be out there on the golf course and see the team doing well, right? First time I was able to see any scores was on 12, and by that point, Tiro was already 7 under, and the other guys were also doing great work. So we had a comfortable lead, and that also motivated me to play a little bit better, right? So you can definitely use all the variables going on to your advantage. So it was definitely a lot of fun. Proud of these guys, honestly, how they battled. We all come out here as pretty much as rookies. I know Kieran played 1 or 2 rounds for Team Smash last year, and he knew a little bit of what to expect, but 3 of us didn't. And for us to do what we did and perform and get the win, I'm glad that we proved it to ourselves and everybody that we're a team to oh, I can't think of it. Team to reckon with.
Yeah, definitely. It was motivating to go out there and know that you're playing for 3 other guys today. Fortunately for me, I got off to a nice start, and it was nice to actually see some putts go in compared to the previous round. So yeah, very happy with how I played, and the fact that we've won in our first week out together is great, and obviously looking forward to the rest of the year now.
I'm the opposite to Kieran. I look at every leaderboard I can. I like to know where I stand. I like to know the score. And there's always information on the leaderboard that can motivate me. Unfortunately, I never saw the team score until 12. That was the first time I saw it, and it was a glad surprise, to be honest, right? Because at that point, I was still, I was even par struggling throughout the day. And kind of like I said earlier, seeing that, I think at that point we were 21 under, it was a very motivating factor. So it kind of helped me make a clutch 4-footer to then go on that birdie streak I went on. So, but yeah, I try to look as much as I can. It just didn't happen.
I said to the lads at the back, like, just don't spray it in each other's face. Don't do it.
And he sprayed it in my face, don't worry.
I'd already got my champagne ready, and I was just stood there, and the cork went off, so I had to get another one, and then I couldn't undo it. So I'm just stood there at the back. Everyone's like sprayed their champagne. So I was looking like an idiot at the back, and then eventually I did get it off and just sprayed everyone in the face anyway.
It always happens to somebody, Terrell.
Yeah.
It was great. It was great. I had to be careful because Caleb was right next to me, right? So I didn't want to overdo it with him. But yeah, after I got Terrell, well, he was trying to uncork his, and I believe I got Kieran on the face. I think I did a good number on Caleb. I was very conscious not to do it towards his face or mouth because he's never drank before. So I'm really trying not to. But I think some of the splash must have probably got his first taste of alcohol, which maybe if there's a reason to do it, a team win is definitely a good one. Well, it's hard to know what to expect, right? I think we all had probably our certain reserves for the week, right? It's different to any competition we've been in before, and there's a lot to adapt to, right? And I think you have to get through that to then think about winning. But clearly, I don't think these 3 guys had the best stuff the first 2 days, but they showed it today, right? So with the fact that we were in contention, I knew today was definitely a day where we could get it done. I don't know. No, I wouldn't say we're ahead of schedule. I mean, the goal is to win. Right? I'd like to thank everybody in this podium, in this interview right now. When anytime they tee it up, they want to win, and that's the whole point of being here. And kind of like what Caleb said, that's the whole point of the logo and the whole point of the name behind it. So I would say we're right on schedule. Hopefully, we can keep doing it.
Well, I mean, I didn't know what to expect. So for all of us, these are new experiences. So, but I really enjoyed the week, and winning as a team is good fun, and hopefully we can keep that going.